Dowry system. The condition was worse due to the heat. I was sitting in the air cooler and watching TV as usual. TV was a box. What a box it was. We had given the LED as a gift to Samadhi Sa in Ikavir's wedding. That's all. Since then we were making do with this. However, when we got it as a gift from our in-laws, it was no less than an LED. Just then the mobile rang. The call was from Ikavir's in-laws' house. "We will not send a haladita." Voice came from the front. "No problem, even the children are on holiday right now. Let it be for a few more days," I said. "We will never send him again," Samadhi Ji said. "What happened just now? The daughter-in-law had happily left from here," I said while controlling the matter. "They are happy, but we are not happy. You have taken away our daughter. Now who will take care of us?" Samdanji said from behind. "I don't understand anything," I said. "There is nothing to explain or understand. It is very hot. We need ACs. Otherwise, forget your daughter-in-law." And the phone got disconnected. The ground had slipped beneath my feet. I had no idea what to do. However, I knew for sure that what they were demanding was dowry. I called out to Ikavir. "Did you have any fight with your daughter-in-law?" I asked. Otherwise, she was going very happily. She was going to meet her parents after a long time. But what happened? Now he will not send his daughter-in-law. He has just called AC on the phone. Have demanded. But father, how can this happen? Ahaladita knows that the debt of marriage has not been paid yet. Then, this AC. Ikavir blames Ahaladita. The conversation was now becoming a topic of curiosity. Ikavir's mother, who had been listening to our conversation from the kitchen for a long time while beating the dough, was now a part of the conversation. It is also possible that the daughter-in-law does not know anything about this. Ikavir's mother said, "This was the first time I had seen a mother having such faith in her daughter-in-law." "What happened, grandfather?" Ikavir's younger daughter said. "Perhaps this aspect of the society also forced him to come out of his bookish world. You are still young. You will not understand." Ikavir said, interrupting her. "Why won't I understand? I know you guys are talking about dowry." The daughter's word dowry left everyone stunned. I had read about dowry in my English book. Dowry is the gift demanded by the groom's side from the bride's side at the time of marriage. By giving the definition of dowry, the daughter proved that she has grown up, but she was completely unaware of the depth of this word. "But grandfather, this practice has been stopped since long ago. And anyway, the boys ask for dowry. Then why is grandfather asking us for it?" Daughter said, "These questions from my daughter took me back to that world where I once used to express my opinion on these issues." "Tell me, grandfather," the daughter said again. I placed my loving hand on daughter's head. "Daughter, this is the time when India was a golden bird. People were so rich that they spent lavishly on weddings and gave huge gifts. With time, India was no longer a golden bird, but giving gifts became a tradition, and gradually this tradition remained only for girls. People now started demanding big gifts for marriage, and the dowry system was born. With time, dowry showed its terrible form, and those who were not able to give dowry started considering girls as a burden. In the greed of dowry, people married their daughters-in-law, started harassing. The terrible form of dowry came to light when, due to the fear of dowry, people started killing their daughters in the mother's womb. Gradually, the number of girls started decreasing compared to boys. Girls also tried to save their existence. Started working hard. Now girls started walking shoulder to shoulder with boys in every field. But the decrease in the number of girls is still there, and that is why today money and gifts are being demanded from the girls' parents for marriage. And then another form of dowry came to the fore. One practice gives birth to another practice. The point is that instead of abolishing any practice, attention should be paid to its right and wrong aspects. Just then, the doorbell rang. The daughter ran and opened the door. Ahaladita was standing at the door with a bag in her hands and tears in her eyes. "From today onwards, this is my home. I have left that house, Papa. The one who deals with me cannot be my parents," Ahaladita said, looking towards Ikavir. Ikavir's eyes filled with tears. He ran and hugged Ahaladita. Today, again, a daughter had saved the family from disintegration. Today, I was in front of me an unmatched example of a woman's unwavering love. I felt a loving hand on my hand, two loving eyes inviting me to visit the street corner. Ikavir's mother and I had come a little distance today, holding the hand of love in that journey of old age, so that the evening meal gets a little more flavor of love.